everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Yvonne, your space for resources, books, products, audio and all things lifestyle for your healing, growth and well-being. Welcome back to my subscribers and anyone new, you're welcome too. Now today I wanted to do a video on something that I know everyone struggles with, at least most people struggle with, and it's actually really a blocker in terms of trying to be productive, trying to achieve your goals and also mentally trying to stay positive. So I really wanted to do just a short video on giving you a few tips on how you can challenge this thing. So what is this thing? Overthinking. Yes, overthinking. Overthinking can be really like negative. It can have a really negative impact on what you're trying to achieve, but it can be unavoidable. Sometimes you're stressed, sometimes you've got a lot of pressure, you've got a deadline, you've got a problem that you're working with and is constantly consuming your thoughts and then filtering down to your actions and kind of stopping you from doing what you need to do to stay on track for you to use your gifts and to find a purpose avenue to use them in. So I'm going to run through a few tips that I think can help in terms of stopping overthinking and putting a stop to it instead of it putting a stop to you. So let's get into the video. Now the first thing that you should do is to redirect your thoughts. When you're overthinking, it means you're focusing on a particular thing and it's consuming space in your mind. Now, if it is something you're going through, a problem, an illness, maybe you've got a bill or whatever it is, then you can't just disregard it because it will still be there. But what you can do is set a time and a space for it. So whatever you're doing at the time that is stopping you doing, if you're online and you're studying and this thought is consuming you and you're not focusing, you need to talk to yourself and tell yourself, actually set a time for yourself, because you need to help yourself to control this thought by putting an accountability onto it. So set a time. Okay, I need to stop thinking about this now, but later on this evening, between this time and this time, I'm going to set time and focus on whatever is that thought is now, and I'm going to work out a plan and a strategy towards trying to fix it, whatever it may be. So don't disregard that thought, because for it to have that strength to be consuming you means it is of some importance, and your subconscious mind is maybe just pushing it towards you at the wrong time. But don't disregard it. Put it aside, set a time for it and follow through with it, and then within that moment redirect your thought to focus on what you're trying to do. So if you're studying a course in French at the time, then put your mind onto the course, help your surroundings by putting on something that will help encourage you and push you into focusing into what you are doing, because a lot of the mind is subconscious and then there's conscious. So there's two aspects to your mind. If you help your environment, put something in the background that is in line with what you're studying, put something on the TV, a French program, for example, if you're doing the French course online, then that is feeding your subconscious more and then channeling your mind more towards what you're doing to be productive. So I hope that is a good example for you in terms of what I'm trying to tell you of redirecting your thoughts and then giving position to whatever thought is trying to consume you, finding a position and a time to deal with it so that it doesn't just keep coming to your mind, but you're giving it attention, you're giving it time, something specific, but it's not now. You can also redirect these thoughts by putting them down, recording them. I often do this. If I get a thought or an idea, the first thing I do is I record it in my phone. I say it out loud verbatim so that I don't lose it, but then it's not going to consume me, and then if I do forget it, then I'm not upset that, oh, I forgot this, I forgot that. I have some way to go back to it. So if you really are struggling with overthinking and something is consuming you, take a minute aside, set time for it, like I said, record it down. Talk like you're talking to someone else and just get all your emotions out, voice them out, talk them out, and then when the time is right, you will feel it and then you can let go of it. The same with journaling. Write your thoughts down, write your emotions down. It also gives you a point of reference to go back on. Whether good or bad, if you've progressed, you can go back and see, oh, okay, I was feeling like this and I wrote it down. Wow, that wasn't a great place I was in. Or, okay, let me refer back to my idea that I've recorded and now I can use it now. So the same with journaling, you can look back on it, a form of reference. And it gives your brain that relief from that pressure of thinking about whatever it is trying to push on you there and then. So use those avenues. Another great tool is a whiteboard. I actually have a whiteboard in my house, but it is like a dated one. So it's like Monday to Sunday. It's not like a real blank one. And depending on where I am in my life, in my house, what I'm doing, what stage I'm at, I use it for different things. So I might use it as like a calendar, or if my daughter is in a heavy period of study, I'll use it for her, for what she needs to study every day and what she needs to work on and that kind of thing. So I'm a very visual person, but it's important to try and find what benefits you the most and how you can really help yourself. You can use post-it notes, stick them around the house, the wall, just so you can really help. For me, what I find in terms of doing things visually is that by putting it down on paper where I can see it, I'm taking it out of my mind and I'm putting it where I can see it. So I've not lost it, it's not disappeared, I've not forgotten it, but it's there, it's in front of me, but it's then when I give it attention, not when it wants attention. So it's kind of that, controlling those thoughts and them not controlling you. And finally, really the best way to help your overthinking is to take action. If it's something that is actionable there and then or quickly, then take action towards the step. Whatever this thing is that your mind is trying to get you to do, to acknowledge, set time for it and do it, action it, because then that gives your mind a sense of relief, that, oh, it's done. Okay, I've done this is done, I've achieved this, and then you can move on to the next instead of piling up, things that you need to do, things that you're trying to remember. Give your brain some rest and use tools and products to help you ease the pressure from your mind so that you're not overthinking, but you're still handling and balancing everything in your life that you need to. So that's it for today's video. I hope that was really helpful and I hope that was clear. Let me know down in the comments below any kind of tips you use for overthinking. Anything that you've tried. I've recently been trying meditation on an app, so I'm going to use it for a bit longer and I'll probably do a review for you on it soon. But yeah, let us know down in the comments below anything that you use to help you kind of stop overthinking and take control of your thoughts. And I'll see you in the next one. In the meantime, also don't forget to give me a thumbs up and a subscribe so that you know what content is coming in my next videos. And have a blessed day and I shall see you in the next one. Bye!